If it please the court, I hereby present a statement and a question. Statement: the Supreme Court is less popular than ever. Question: doesn't matter. Exhibit A: according to Gallup polling, the court has enjoyed a strong net approval rating for most of the past quarter century, punctuated by the occasional peaks and valleys. In fact, its highest approval rating, 62%, came in June of 2001, months after the Supreme Court, or SCOTUS for short, essentially handed George W. Bush the presidential election. Viewed another way, only 25% of Americans disapproved of the court at that time, a record low. But that was then, and this is now. As of September 2023, only 41% of Americans approved of the Supreme Court, and a record high 58% disapproved. Objection! A 41% approval rating is a number that Congress and the president would die for. Sustained. It's true. In the same 24-year period, Congress's approval rating has plummeted from a post-9/11 84% high to a microscopic 15% in March of 2024. POTUS numbers, not quite as dire. Same basic idea. Approval fell from 90% in 2001, see Freedom Fries, to 38% for Joe Biden today, see inflation and Gaza. Exhibit B: SCOTUS's rightward tilt, thanks to a 6-3 conservative majority, is largely responsible for its low approval numbers. A restrictive Texas abortion ruling in September of 2021 caused a sharp drop and was the precursor to that June 2022 Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization decision that overturned Roe versus Wade. The court's credibility has also been under fire in recent years with ethical questions surrounding trips and other gifts that Justice Clarence Thomas received from a wealthy conservative businessman, not to mention his wife's political activism. But does it matter? In one sense, not really. Our founding fathers created 3 equal but independent branches of government, and the Supreme Court was designed to rise above the political winds of any given moment. Don't like the Dobbs ruling? Then why don't you elect a president who will appoint more liberal justices? On the other hand, a Supreme Court that's out of step with the American public is a less credible institution, at least with the American citizens. Public faith in the court is really the only thing standing between a controversial ruling and a constitutional crisis. Remember, SCOTUS, like the Pope, has no army. The only reason its decisions matter is because we follow them. I rest my case.